Hello, hello, and welcome back to the last gas station. I'm Inkyy, and today it's day 14 in the last gas station. Last night, there were footprints leading from here to the front door, and there was a recording left in my bedroom. Which one was it? It was like 80? Yeah, day 80, this one. So that was creepy, but I didn't, there's kind of nothing else that happened, so. Oh, big huntery dudes here, who I really do think should have an Australian accent, but I'm not going to do an Australian accent for. Let's see what he has to say. 544, there you are. How's the hunt going? Nothing to brag about yet, but I'm just getting started. Are you tracking something in particular? I've traveled all over the world. I heard that there's one last beast here that's never been caught. Some kind of lake monster? No, I'm a hunter, not a fisherman. Frankly, I think this monster is just a myth. Then what are you chasing? Bigfoot. Ever heard of it? If I have, I probably didn't pay much attention to it. Too bad. At one time, this legend was very popular around these parts. What made you believe that Bigfoot still lives here today? Let's just say I had no choice. That, plus there were some recent finds. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come. Well, good luck with the hunt. Till next time. Thanks. I'll definitely be dropping by for supplies. All right, we got the Bigfoot legend. Local hunters have from time immemorial been telling stories of giant footprints on the ground and blurry silhouettes peering from behind trees. A rare species unknown to science, or the mysterious inhabitants of Shangri-La, the entrance to which, according to indigenous legends, is somewhere on Cloven Peak. All right, let's check these guys out who've been patiently waiting while I talk about Bigfoot. Oh, over gave you change. Oops. Alright. 45, 46 there. Correct change. And somebody's at the gas pump who's also been waiting. Oh, two people are at the gas pump. Ooh, almost 35 liters. There you are. And you need gas as well. You need 25 liters. There you go. Alright, that's a good influx of money. I should upgrade some stuff. If I want to upgrade, I should also check the gas prices. They're not good. I'll get 50 liters just to hold over. And then I want to upgrade one of the gas pumps. Oh, they're expensive. Okay. So I want to save up for 350 for another gas pump upgrade. Fill you up. Here, get the gas delivered. Oh, somebody's in for gas. Good money maker. There you go. You're parking to come inside and or go to the bathroom if somebody else is using it. Oh, somebody's here for gas. Why do they all want gas on a day gas prices are high for me? Right. One more person gets gas, I'll need to get more gas in. Yep, I'm gonna need to buy more gas. I'm just gonna go buy that gas now. I can't order more than I can hold, I guess. But I'll be able to hold more once I pump that person's gas. Right. 60 cents. There you are. Oh, and you put trash on the ground because you're rude. There's you. you. I need to order some more gas for sure. Pretty sure as soon as I pick that trash up, I'm gonna have to go throw it away. So order that gas. Do any of these goods, like, do I really need more? I could use more of that. I could use more of that. More of this. Some of that. Decent on all of these. Gum. Get that. I don't have any of you yet, so I'll grab, I guess, one of everything. That's a lot of money I'm spending. It's fine. Cool. Oh, I should look at the conspiracy website. I just unlocked some more legends. I'm sure it's got something on them. Why not just? I just unlocked Bigfoot. I unlocked the lake a little while ago, actually. Dang, a lot of gum and a lot of other stuff. 15, 23. There you are. Right. There's some trash in behind that. And then this delivery. There we are. I can go grab that stuff off the shelf. Just fill that with all the different goods. Fill you with some stuff. Refill you. Refill you. Refill you. Okay, you're all good. Still got 165 bucks. That's nice. And I'm well on my way to actually getting these upgrades that I should be trying to get instead of spending all my money on other stuff. Nighttime, bedtime. First, though, conspiracy site. Alright. I already checked the main page. Checked the UFO. I've not unlocked other levels yet. Legend of the Lake. The Bottomless Lake. If there's a landmark that rivals the mystique of Cloven Peak itself, it's the lake at its foot. There are dozens of indigenous legends and tales associated with Lake Cloven. The most popular include the legend of the underwater serpent, the tale of the drowned princess, and the stories of the water people. But the locals insist that some legends may be based on reality. To this day, one can hear stories about the head of a giant monster or the periscope of a submarine rising out of the water, and at night, a ghostly glow can supposedly be seen in the depths. Fun fact, the exact depth of Lake Cloven is yet to be determined. The last attempt to measure it was made several decades ago, when the research vessel Alice was transported to the lake using several cargo helicopters. She sank almost immediately after the depth finder was lowered. The circumstances of this incident remain unclear, but the witnesses claim that Alice did not simply sink, but went underwater in an instant, as if the lake had swallowed her. And Bigfoot. First footprints. Stories of enormous footprints on the ground and figures flitting between the trees appeared in the area around Cloven Peak long before the first roads and camps were established. Indigenous legends mention a certain mountain forest creature who watches from the shadows but never attacks. But never attacks the pure of spirit. Oh god, my reading has not been good right now. Whatever that means. It is described in various ways. Sometimes as a huge, furry beast. Sometimes as a blurry silhouette that can only be seen out of the corner of your eye. But all the stories share a common element, the feeling of being watched. I mean, a huge furry beast. We are all animals here, so I would think that being furry would not be of note. Some legends say that these creatures guard the portal of some forbidden land from the unworthy, and serve as guides for the worthy. The first, more or less documented evidence of Bigfoot's existence dates back to the early 20th century. For some reason, the hunters of that time had started a trend of taking photos of these enormous footprints in the background. Of course, most of them were crude fakes, as evidenced by the footprints' increasing size year after year, to the point of looking downright absurd. But the very first photographs that appeared in newspapers of the time almost certainly captured the real deal. Okay, so we got Bigfoot, and I can't read. Alright, nothing crazy that night. That's nice. Nothing going on in here. I'm so suspicious. Ever since I first saw this hatch, I've been so suspicious of it. Everything seems normal. You're here for some gas. My pleasure. Right, there we go. Should check how much gas is if I want to plan on filling up my tank as much as possible. It's a little bit less expensive than it was yesterday. Neutron. Give you your change. Got fuel delivery in. There we are. Just in time for you to need some fuel. There you are. I need to save up like $350 for the upgrades. Well, maybe I should probably upgrade the gas tank first. That's kind of annoying having to juggle it and go back and order a lot more every day. How much is the gas tank upgrade? $250. Okay, I can afford that soon. 2, 3, 41. Clean up that trash she just left because she sucked. A couple of people need gas. You are, that's a nice sale. Another 30 liter plus. Trying to drain my tank empty. That's why I need to go get me the bigger tank. Let's go get 100 liters. And I can afford the fuel tank upgrade, so I will. You need almost 30 liters as well, dang. 3 in a row. Good thing I just purchased another 100 liters. I can immediately go and, well, I can't actually afford another 100 liters. As soon as I can, I should purchase another 100 liters. Alright, you're at checkout. Here's just need your gum. There you go. You need gas. There you go. You need gas. There you go. Get another 100 liters. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. It's slightly expensive today. Maybe it'll be cheaper tomorrow. Yeah, I'll wait till tomorrow. I should check though and see if there's any more recordings left over to the sides that I haven't seen yet. Not this way. don't know. Good to check every now. Oh wait, nope. I almost ran past it. Day 69. Nice. It's well past midnight, but I can't sleep. How can I catch something that manages to evade the gaze of our most modern equipment, yet regularly catches the eye of every other village bum? Have I been playing the scientist too much? Maybe it's time to return to good old magical thinking. To where all this began for me. To become one of the eyewitnesses again, I need to talk to Red Elk. Our gas price is pretty high. That's nice. So it looks like the civilization ups your gas price. The mystery ups like your prices for your goods. You could like max out either one. Let's take some goods and restock the shelf. Oh, I put him away. That's fine. I just go to bed. Alright, nothing crazy happened. Oh, no, I need to figure out what's burning. Oh, there's a big fire over there. That's not great. Let's get some of these people their gas. I should also buy more gas. Yeah, 230 plus liters. Certainly gives me enough money to buy more gas. Oh, there's a fire. I'm like, ah, yeah, bring a whole tanker full of fuel here. I can just buy 200 liters. Oh, it sucks if gas price went up. Maybe I'll just get 150 liters for now. Customers at the gas pump, well, you can wait until the gas delivery comes at least. Here. There, now I actually have gas. I kind of don't know if I should go towards the smoke now when I've got customers. Alright, let's fill up your cars. Right, nobody's waiting in the store. Yeah, so I'm gonna come see what's up over here. Oh, hey. Day 32. I don't know what I was expecting from these eyewitness accounts. The neuroanalyst conclusion took me back to the days when I was on the other side of science. Without a promptly conducted drug, psychiatric, and cognitive assessment, eyewitness testimony cannot be accepted as factual evidence. In other words, witnesses are prone to lying, concealing, exaggerating, and making mistakes while potentially being under the influence of fatigue, cognitive distortions, and psychoactive substances, including difficult to detect ones taken consciously or unconsciously. The iron logic of a machine. You? So you're not a ghost! Wait, what? It was you with the knife last night. Why did you have to threaten me? What? I didn't threaten anyone. Then what were you doing there? At the gas station, I was looking for the right tire. I don't believe you. I'm telling the truth. I make sculptures out of tires. It's called upcycling. That makes no sense. I'm telling you, I was working on a sculpture, stayed up late and ran out of tires. I needed one of a specific size and rigidity, and I remembered seeing one like that at the abandoned gas station. The gas station isn't abandoned. Well, I didn't know that, did I? So I went there, started cutting this tire to make sure, and saw this you. Well, I got scared, thought all the ghost stories were true. What a load of crap. What's with that fire, by the way? Well, the landfill owners sometimes set tires on fire, by accident. Who's the owner of the landfill? So you're not the boss here? No, the bosses don't show up here. I'm just a caretaker, a watchman. Why would the landfill owners burn their own tires? Because it fills up faster than they can dispose of them properly. Isn't that dangerous? Well, what if it escalates into a massive fire? Well, it could in theory. That's why the piles are separated by trenches to prevent the entire landfill from catching fire. Why not just burn it all at once? That would produce an environmental disaster that couldn't go unnoticed, and it would get the owners in trouble. No one pays attention to a small fire. Aren't these fires bad for the environment? Very bad. Then why do they burn them? Told you, proper disposal takes time and money. Can't they just lie there? Why burn them? Who's they? Well, the tires. Lie where? The landfill is full to bursting. They're full to bursting all over the world. Ever since people switched to electric cars. What? What do electric cars have to do with it? Burn rubber, not gas. You know that motto? No? Well, they're heavier than regular cars because of the batteries, so they get through tires faster. So all the landfills like this are full to bursting. And nothing can be done except burning? I'm doing something. The sculptures. I sell them online. And they do recycle them sometimes. It's faster than my way, but still slow. I don't know what else can be done. If you do, then do it. Why would we protest electric cars? The rate at which electric cars go through tires is not so significantly faster that landfills are just dying of tires. This is absurd. Do you protest electric cars then? Do I look like one of those crazy activists? You told me about the harm they cause, saying they don't have any. If you ask me, one monster just beat another, and which one's worse is still up for debate. But I'm busy. This isn't my fight. If you need an activist, look online, or talk to Bill, the local farmer, the one blackening the sky with his big black pickup truck. Maybe he'll latch on to you. He's been driving me crazy with his anti-electric talk. Fair warning, he also believes in UFOs. I know, we met recently. Well, you can imagine the mush he has for a brain. Can I get back to work now? Alright, sorry for disturbing you. Try not to scare me at night anymore. I told you, I got scared myself. Okay. And back to the gas station. That's such a weird, like, oh my god, electric cars, they go through tires quicker. That's like the problem with them. It's like, turns out tires are a lot more recyclable than gasoline. Especially if you don't burn them. Okay, somebody needs to check out. Sorry, I was talking to the guy burning a bunch of tires. 2719 should change. Clean up your trash. Alright. That's everybody that was waiting on me? Yeah. Okay, I'm already down to 90 liters of gas. So I do have enough money for the upgrade to the better gas pump. But maybe I shouldn't, because I do need enough money to buy more gas. Or something to the gas pump. Somebody's a gas pump again. Okay, I should buy more gas after this. Snack. 351. Get 100 liters. Somebody's a gas pump you need to check out, so I'll just check you out real quick. 5672. Fill you up. There we go. The gas delivery. You have enough money to upgrade on the gas pumps. We can just enter the price and it does the fueling for us, and we don't have to play the mini game, essentially. Can I go back to the tire area now whenever I want? Yeah. Not that I believe in all this nonsense, but I'd rather go in the morning. Okay, so I shouldn't go at night. Is there anything new that's opened up down here? I didn't imagine. I imagine it'll happen later, but no. Stock the shelves, I guess. Pretty sure everything that can go on there is on there. Those shelves are all fully stocked, so let's go take a little nap. Well, I guess go to bed. Going to bed's not really a nap. I'm excited to use my new gas pump. Alright, somebody pull up and need gas. I want to use this pump. I want to see how it's different. No, you're also coming inside or using the bathroom. Come inside or you go in the bathroom? You're going to the bathroom. You're also going to the bathroom. Nah. At least that's money I don't have to do anything for. Okay. What's that? Enter order. Fuel. Oh, so I just have to hit enter order and fuel, and then it fuels up? That's nice. I don't have to enter the order manually, I just have to F space, and it's all there. That's useful. Oh, old lady's here. $6.33. Let's have our little chat. Have you found your Bessie? I have. Only I'm afraid the lake has done something to her. What makes you say that? After I found her, I gave her her favorite lettuce and went to bed. And in the morning, I thought at first that she hadn't touched the treat, but then I looked closer. The lettuce leaves were cut into perfect triangles. Sounds odd. It sure does. Why am I talking southern now? I've got the totally wrong voice here. Something strange happened to me too. I hope you didn't go to the lake. That's more her voice. No, but you might say that the lake came to me. I was woken in the night by the sound of footsteps, and when I went out to the store, I saw wet footprints leading from the hatch in the warehouse to the exit. A hatch in the warehouse? Yes, there's a locked hatch. I don't know what's under it. I've heard about underground tunnels of the old military base, but you'd better talk to Eric about that. Who's Eric? The ophthalmologist. He's new to Cloven Peak, but it seems like everyone already knows him. What does an ophthalmologist have to do with a military base? He used to work there. At least that's what he says. Where did you say those wet footprints led? To the exit. And then? I don't know. It was late at night, so I didn't investigate. I did. They just weren't outside. And rightly so. Wet footprints, especially at night, are not a good sign. But if something like that can come out of your hatch so easily, I'd advise you to deal with it as soon as possible. Okay, I'll try to talk to this Eric. Okay. Let's fill up the tank here. There we go. Oh, you went to the bad one. There. Yeah, I should buy more gas. Hopefully the price went down. Oh yeah, it's pretty low. Okay, let's get a full 200 liters. So ready with the gas pump. I hope they don't need more than 29 liters. There you are, you only need 18, great. Okay, got 200 liters delivered. You there. Fuel you up. Beautiful. Oh, and you need more. Go. Get another 50 liters while I'm at. Actually, I should wait and see if I get another, yeah, a couple of customers that'll take me down below 150. I could get another 100 liters. It's close. Need one more car to get gas. It doesn't look like that's happening. Of course, as soon as I buy this gas, now it will happen. But, you know. Oh, you're coming in to go shopping. Got fuel delivery waiting on me. There you are. 5, 6, 7, 40. Next upgrade I want is to upgrade the cash register. I don't know how much that is, but I would like it to be done so I don't have to do the actual. I can use the card reader at least for some of it. How much is the cash register's upgrade? Where is it even? Got level 1. There it is. Okay, 150. I could afford it. Yeah. Worth it. Anybody else? And after this, I want the auto repair shop. Looks like this is just the end of the day, so I'm just going to go to bed. Uh-oh. Who's making this racket again? It's those footprints again. I have to find out where they lead. Going from in here, there's nothing going on in here right now. Go out the front door. Okay, they do go this way. Huh. I think this trail leads to the lake. Not that I believe in all that nonsense, but I'd rather go there in the morning. Alright. Go to the trail to the lake in the morning. That's a fun new development. Leap it off. Rush over to the trail to lake before anybody gets here. Afternoon. What are you doing here? Living, fishing, And you? I run a gas station nearby. I've been wondering about all that noise. What is this place? The shore. The boating station. Where are all the boats? All? There's only ever been one. Where is it then? She floated away. She has a mind of her own. Floats away and then comes back. Do boats do that? Looks like they do. I kind of want to do like a surfer dude voice for him, but it doesn't feel like it fit because it's like a lake. But I'm gonna do it. Aren't you afraid of the living here? Me? What do I have to be afraid of? The lake, of course. What's wrong with the lake? Well, they say that ships sink here and people disappear. These things happen on lots of lakes. But isn't this one special? It sure is. It's beautiful. Lots of rare fish. I love it here. Have you been living here long? Very. What about all the strange finds? I don't know. I never found anything strange in all my time here. It's other people that keep finding stuff. Why do you need so much fish? I'm trying to catch rare species. What for? I help them survive. I help... I can't really... It's just like the words he's saying, don't surfer voice it. I help them survive, breed them, and then release them. So you don't eat them? What? No, of course not. All right. It was nice to meet you. It was nice to chat. Drop by when you can. All right. Customers at checkout. So there's a bear at the lake who just catches fish to catch them. Oh, it's the dude who's asking where the mountain was. I wonder what he's going to ask where something is today. Tell me, miss, have you been working here long? Not really. Why? I wanted to know, how often do the northern lights appear here? I'm not sure. You'd better ask the local old-timers. I'll do that. Tell me, have you ever observed any other abnormalities here? Or strange cuts in the rocks? Cuts? Yes, traces of tools that couldn't have existed in ancient times. I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about that, but there are more anomalies here than I'd like, that's for sure. That's what I thought. Are you a scientist? You could say that, yes. Andrew Glass, historian, archaeologist, and independent researcher. I study the pyramids of highly developed ancient civilizations around the world. Pyramids? I didn't know there was one around here. Well, miss, in that case you've overlooked it just like I did. Just go outside and turn around. Cloven Peak? It's a pyramid? But of course, one of the biggest and oldest in the world. And also the best explanation for the northern lights occurring regularly on these very atypical latitudes. Well, I hope you succeed in your research. I'm certain I will, miss. Since the northern lights have started again, it means the pyramid is active. I came here in the nick of time. Pyramid Mountain. There are mountains all over the world that suspiciously resemble pyramids, even though this is usually due to an overactive imagination. Many believe that one of these pyramids holds the knowledge of an ancient, highly advanced civilization, knowledge that will only be revealed to the worthy. Now the mountain's a pyramid. Okay, let's go take a look at it. I mean, it is pyramid-ish in shape, but I mean, most mountains kind of are. Alright, there's your gas. I'd venture to guess a hypothesis that maybe it's pyramids that are shaped like mountains as opposed to mountains being pyramid-shaped. Ooh, 34 liters. That's a big gas purchase. Should see if the gas prices are good right now. I could get 100 liters and fill up the tank. Oh yeah, those are good gas prices. Let's get that 100 liters coming. Check you out. Okay. 297. That's an annoying amount of change to need. The trash, fuel delivery, and customers at the gas pump. And I gotta jump this trash. And there's a voice recorder. I'll grab that in just a second once I can read it without there being like a ton of people waiting on me. 29 liters? Dang, that's a lot too. Get the delivery. Fill you up. Right. Day 33. Okay, so be it. Yes, eyewitness accounts are the most unreliable thing. It's easy to falsify them, or to correct the memory with a couple of leading questions. I know that better than anyone. But why so many? Why here? Is someone doing the same thing I did? But why? Where are the publications, articles, bestsellers, big scoops? Where's the profit? Where's the money? In postcards and souvenirs for the rare tourists? Don't make me laugh. Dude's going through it. Alright. Take your money. 574. I thought I could take cards now. Am I not? If people just choosing to pay with cash. Okay. Fill you up. Another 30 liter purchase. Oh, that's a big one. A lot of people getting a lot of gas today. It's good though. Gas is cheap, so I'd like to buy another 50, 100 liters. At least. I should check on my snacks and stuff. And if I need to buy more. Fairly decent always. I'll get some fogberry. All of these, there's enough of gum. We can buy some of you. Car fluids, I'll buy one of you. And then snacks. Yeah, okay, cool. I should check the conspiracy website again. Need gas, let's fill you up. Good. Get another 100 liters delivered. You. Take your money. 100 liters, please deliver. Trash. Come in here, deliver gas, that's good. How much is the upgrade for the, like, repair shop? 500, okay, I should save up for that. The next big purchase. Let's grab this, and then restock. Shelves. Anybody else? I'm not gonna. Oh, I can go down to the shore in the afternoon. I should grab this. I knew there'd be one when I thought about it for a second. I was like, why didn't I decide? Fine, there had to be one. Okay. Day 27. This red elk is a good conversationalist. He really does know a lot of local legends. I thought he'd only tell me a couple of new ones, but it turns out my ignorance extends much further than I thought. I even feel a little embarrassed. However, it's possible he's just making them up as he goes along. There's something odd about all his stories, a kind of disjointedness that seems to suggest a common meaning, but the moment you try and grasp it, the narrative falls apart. I sometimes feel something similar when I talk to our neuroanalyst. Maybe Red Elk uses it to generate them while I'm sleeping. Weird. I'm just gonna go to bed for the evening then. It's like nothing happened. I'm gonna go check and see if there's anything going on at the, oh, you're getting gas. Here, I'll get you gas first. At the dump. Maybe that guy's got some new dialogue, I'm not sure. Oh, I meant to read the conspiracy theory website. I'll do that tomorrow. I mean tonight, once the stuff's up. Oh, you got any new dialogue? How's it going? Fine. Okay. Have a good day. Guess not. You. There you are. You. There you are. Somebody else pulled up. Why'd you pull up to the bad one? Oh, too low actually. Alright. Let me check. Gas prices. Oh, they're pretty high. I'll wait until I get one more gas customer and then I'll buy 100 liters. Ooh, sports car, come in the park and come inside and or go to the bathroom. You're coming inside as well. You're here for gas. Beautiful, I can buy another 100 liters. Let's check you out here. Pay the cards, I don't know how we gotta do. Cash. Fuel, 100 liters, get it delivered. Tank. Fuel deliveries here. That was a quick fuel delivery. They're always quick, but that one felt especially quick. Gas. Side. What you buying? What you buying? You buying some gum? And a drink? Okay. 3 drinks and some gum. $5.90. There you are. Almost enough money to get the repair shop. And you'll also like not worry about running out of money. Was it $4.50? I think it was. Oh, somebody littered. Clean you up. Take card. Beautiful. What was I gonna? I was gonna check how much the upgrade was, but I will just finish out the day probably. 9. 70, 85. Trash. Nobody's waiting for gas. No. Gas price is fairly high, so I don't think I need to spend the money to refill the tank entirely. Let's check the conspiracy website. For Pyramid Mountain, impossible geometry. Looking at Cloven Peak, one cannot shake the feeling that that shapes like that do not occur naturally. Its lines are too straight, its orientation to the cardinal direction is too precise, and its proportions match those of other pyramids found around the world. But most importantly, it's located right at the intersection of all the planet's key ley lines. This cannot be a simple coincidence. Researchers unanimously agree. If this is indeed a pyramid and not a mountain, the construction on that scale is unattainable even with modern technologies. Who built it then? Cloven Peak also holds a place in the legends of indigenous peoples. They mention a certain golden ziggurat, a good counterweight to the reverse house occupying the same space. Climbing it supposedly reveals all the secrets of existence and grants eternal life after death, but only for the worthy. Fun fact! Despite Cloven Peak's uniqueness, only one archaeological expedition has ever been sent there, and quite a while ago. One of the goals is to confirm or refute the artificial origin of the structure. The results of the expedition were never published. I haven't gotten high enough on any of these others to read those classified things yet. I mean, it doesn't look that pyramidal to me. That like there's lumpiness to it. There's obvious lumpiness on this side right here. And this side looks shorter than this side. All I'm saying, if this is a pyramid, it's not a great pyramid. Quite a lot of lumpiness. And then the whole big strike through it, the big crack through it. I should check for any recordings randomly on the ground over here. Oh hey, look, the Northern Lights. That's pretty. That's just the way to the dump. Alright, I wonder if there'll be an event on the night with the Northern Lights. Anything going on in here? Nope. Bedtime it is then. Yeah, nothing happened. But I will continue this next time. So thank you so much for joining and watching, and oh, I should pause. And I'll see you next video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!